Hey guys, Kev here, and I got a quick unboxing to do for you. This one comes by way of Raymond over at Everyday City Carry. All right, let's check it out. Ray is a good dude. Check out his channel, Everyday City Carry. Let's see. This is, I think, a packet or a knife originally from Urban EDC, I think. Let's see what's all in here. Just that, okay. So Urban EDC sent this to Ray, and then Ray sent it to me. This is the new Burchtree Blades knife, the Euclid. And I'm curious on this one. So he is part of Mark of the Maker. It's a podcast, I think. There you go. Mark Steiner, Michael Birch, Sean Kendrick, and Tom Crine. I know Tom Crine and Michael Birch. I know Michael Birch from the Burchtree Blade Secant and the Bombshell. I think those are the only two I've ever seen. Oh, no, there's a little one called the Chub or something. And then Tom Crine I know because he did a reblade or a regrind on a Demco I had that was sick. But here you go. Euclid M390 titanium inlay. And I think these were $350, I think. Pretty standard Riot pricing for people these days. Most things from them are $350. I should say OEM by them. I did unbox it with my Arno Bernard Brothers iMamba. So here it is. It's a good size knife. I like the size of it. I don't know if it's chunky. It's a little thicker than average, but I don't think it's bad. Flipper tab looks like it's got some good jimping on it. Interesting shape on that flipper tab. Flipper only design. You have a pretty simple clip design as well. Very tight clip feels like, which I like tight versus loose. Tip comes down here to the end. I can kind of grab it there, but I mean I'm like trying, obviously. Pretty sure you could probably do that with any knife if you, so disregard that statement. Dead nut centered. Very nicely chamfered edges on the titanium. I really like that. It's got a square look to it, but it also has soft edges. Really nice. Love this inlay. Riot, man, they just kill. Look at that. Nothing. That is impressive work. Obviously over here you can feel it because the lock bar is going to be shifting. External relief cut, which I actually kind of like. I feel like detents are better with those. Ooh, okay, good detent. Let's see how she closes. Smooth on the close. Oh man, that flipper tab is money. Wait, that. Disengage felt weird for a second. Hold on, let me just. I think it's fine. Is there a ramp? No. I don't like ramps. No, it's a hard break, and I love that. As you can see, it's not a late detent. It's pretty early detent, so you're right here when it breaks detent. So you're past it right there. So there's no need for a detent ramp on this knife, in my opinion. As soon as it hits your nail there, it's past it, and you're good to go. Left-handed, again, past the detent. No issue at all. No reason to add a detent ramp to something like this. I don't know why I'm rambling about that. He didn't. I just feel like detent ramps are overused today. Edge termination is interesting. Riot, they struggle with this a little bit. You guys tell me what you think. I'm not the biggest fan of how that terminates there. I wish there was a choil. Like, why isn't there a little sharpening choil in there? But that's me. Otherwise, I mean, it's fine. M390, stock stuff there. I like how he did the angle here, so your pinky lands there. So you have a little bit of a grip there, but I'm going to choke up every time, right up here. And you have a lot of choke up area because of that edge termination, so I got to give him credit there. One thing I don't like ergonomically is when I do choke up, which is the way I would want to hold this all the time, I land right in this spot. And this spot is not comfortable. It's sharp right here, it's a little pokey right here, and then it's indented, so it's just not going to feel good when you put pressure down. I would want to be up here, but I can't because it's uncomfortable. And back here, it's kind of weird when you're holding in the choil. If you're back here, this works, but I'm still kind of right here. So Yeah, unfortunately, ergonomically for me, this knife just doesn't work because of this spot right here. I'm not sure. It's a design aesthetic, obviously. Love the blade shape. It's a spearfoot blade. Seeing a lot of these spearfoots. And what I mean by that is it's basically a spear point. It looks like a spear point that's just kind of dropped a little bit. Colin, my business partner, CM Knife Designs, he does that a lot. Love it. We still have to do one on our own. No, I don't think you're gonna reverse flick this. It's just too good of a detent, I think. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. So, flipper only, but it's a good flipper tab, man. This flipper is a banger. The way he jimped that and angled everything, it just drives, man. It's a really, really well thought out flipper tab. You can also get on top of it and do a light switch like that if you want to. I don't know why. I think most people are going to do this. And it's very nice to do that with. It's kind of a light switch. What am I trying to say? Not a light switch. A switch button. Something like that. It's sort of in between because you're pulling and pushing. Like you're pushing in like a push button, but you are pulling back as well. You know, so it's kind of a push switch, I call it. I like this actually quite a bit. I just don't like the this spot right here. Maybe I'll get used to it, just holding it. I mean, I don't do heavy use stuff, so it's not gonna kill me to hold it like this. But I think you know, just in general, design-wise, it doesn't make sense to have your thumb in this spot. But maybe somebody could tell me the reason why, and I could be wrong, which is possible. Steel insert. Obviously, you don't need an over travel. Probably has one anyway, but the scale there blocks it. These were available, I believe, in a fat carbon. I don't know which fat carbon. Then this carbon fiber, which is weave, which I think looks good when it's contoured, which this isn't. I think it's flat, but it still looks okay. It looks pretty good just because it's a nice inlay. And then there was a micarta version. Now, I think Urban EDC is sold out of these. So if that is the case, I will link what I can down below. If another dealer or somebody has them, I will link it so you guys can find it if possible. But if Urban EDC has them, I'll obviously link it there because they're the ones who are letting me check this out. Shout out to them. This is really well done. Yeah. I think at first sight, I'm kind of like, I don't know. But just handling it, flicking it and stuff, fidget-wise, this is money. Very well done. I just have that one gripe ergonomically right here. So, M390, Burchtree blades right there. Nice belt satin. Gotta love that belt satin from Ria with the horizontal lines. And, oh, man, good action. This thing really hits it for a lot of people. So if you like the C-Cant and the bombshell, I think you're going to dig this as well. It's one of the better flipper-only like flipper designs I've really seen. I really like this quite a bit. So let me know what you think down below, and I'll link what I can as well. And I love you guys. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day, and I will catch you later.